Hey, I wanted to go through this, how to attract the right people for your gym or boot camp. So one of the things I struggled with for a long time is that after I cracked my marketing and I knew how to run Facebook ads and I could get clients on demand, the next problem then was getting myself overwhelmed and how could I fulfill all these clients and how can I keep growing the business without having to turn the ads off. And that was the next challenge I had to learn. And I got stuck at that point because I would fill up my studio, doing everything myself, working to the point of burnout. And then rather than take the hard step of learning how do I now scale this and bring a team on board and trust other people, I didn't have the capacity for that back then. And I chose to just pause my ads and settle with what I had. But the problem is I was, number one, costing a lot more people of the opportunity of getting my help and my services. And I was costing myself and my future family having me around and have the freedom to enjoy life and be there for other things as well. So I had to learn eventually the hard way how to get the right people I could trust, and build a team so that then we could impact more people, we could continue scaling our service to hundreds of people, and that I could also then take more free time to work on the business, to lead that team, or even take more time to do other things with my family or travel or whatever it was. So if you're in that position right now, here are a few key lessons that I learned from doing this. And now, I've hired dozens of people at this point. Across the hubs, we probably have 70 employees altogether collectively in the hub. And a lot of what we've done stems from these lessons. So the first thing is you need to know your team member. If you keep attracting the wrong people who let you down, who are unreliable, who don't perform, then you probably haven't detailed enough who is the exact person you're looking for. So the same way when you attract a client, the first thing you do is get your ideal profile together and you find the person who you can give the most value to and who's also most qualified to work with you. So same thing goes with your team members. You want to have an avatar or a profile for each of the roles you're going to hire, whether that's a coach, a salesperson, a manager, whatever it might be. And two things you particularly want to take close attention to on that profile is their vision and their values. So the team members' vision for themselves, their own personal and professional goals, have to align with your company vision for this to be a viable relationship long term. Just like in a personal relationship, if you're out there looking to just fool around and have just casual sex, but a woman you're dating is looking for kids and marriage, your visions are not aligned and that relationship is not going to work long term. So same thing goes, you want to choose the right people to begin with, and their vision for what they want to achieve, the money they want to make, the responsibilities they want to have, and the impact they want to make should align with what you're doing so that they can see if they stay on this train with you and they help your business get to where it needs to be, that is also going to help them do what they want to do and maybe impact more people or make the money they want to make or be a general manager or something like that. So when the visions are aligned, you help them to help them to help you to help them to help you to help them to help you. And that's how you have a good, harmonious relationship. Values then as well, of course, you need to have shared values and know that you both have the same beliefs, standards, and ethics. The next thing then is knowing what kind of ROI do you most want to make from this hire. You can make a return of time or a return of money. If you hire an admin person, you're going to get time back. So you want to make sure that your expectations are lined up and your admin doesn't need to be a superhuman admin person. But if she can give you 5 hours free time back and you can use that to close 5 more sales consults every week, then that's going to be worth it for you. Other roles, like if you hire a salesperson, will give you an ROI directly of income. Or a coach, if in your business, one coach can basically handle 50 clients and 50 clients are worth 5,000 a month in recurring revenue, then you hiring a coach is going to allow your business to make an additional 5,000 a month. So you need to know what is the return that you want. The next thing is hiring contractors versus employees. And this is a big one. So contractors are our freelancers who you pay more money, but they come in and they get off the ground running faster. The downside is they're less loyal to you and they care more about growing their own business. Employees are generally going to be more loyal, more want to stay with you. They'll work for less. They want to learn from you, but they're usually not as high performing because they're inexperienced. So what you want to do in the early stages is have a mix of what we call silverbacks versus homegrown talent. And I use the football example of this with Manchester United. Now, a football team will have silverbacks or superstars they pay big money for. That's like your Cristiano Ronaldo. And he'll bounce around club to club, going whoever pays the most. But he comes in and he'll score goals and bring celebrity endorsement and help the company. But at the same time, the best football teams spend time in the background building their homegrown talent. They find kids at 12 years old and they train them so that at 16 to 18, these kids are loyal, they're indoctrinated, they love this club. This is your Ryan Giggs, David Beckham, Paul Scholes, for all you Manchester United fans from back in the day. And they built their homegrown talent that takes longer to pay off, but when it does, those guys can become superstars for a lot less money. So you want a mix of both. In the beginning, you will probably rely more on silverbacks, but then as time goes on, you want to grow your own homegrown talent. And that way, your business will be a lot more sustainable long term. And that's how you'll get more loyal, high-performing people. We don't find them. You can find people that are generally reliable, but not high-performing, or they're high-performing, but not that reliable or loyal. So to get the combination of both, you have to create them. You don't often find them. Lastly, then, you want to learn how to compensate team members beyond just a paycheck. If you want to attract the right people, that usually means that's people who are ambitious and they want to work to learn as well as work to earn. So if you want someone who's going to stay a long time in your company, who's going to grow as an asset, who's passionate about getting better personally and professionally, then you need to attract them to work for you by not just trying to compete on a paycheck. If you attract people in with just a paycheck, they're going to be loyal to the money and they'll go to the next person that pays them more. But if you tell people, hey, working for us, you're going to get so much more than just the money. You're going to get career opportunities, career growth, be part of this rocket ship company that's growing, great team culture. We're going to listen to your ideas. If they can see they get all those benefits as compensation as well as a paycheck, you're more likely to attract the right people. So anyway, I hope that helps. That's just a few key lessons that's helped me over the years to attract the right people who are loyal, reliable, high performing, and stay long term. So if this helps, let me know below. If you have any questions, let me know what you think about this and comment below or shoot me a DM and I'll answer anything else you need to know about hiring the right people for your gym.